Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, aka Power Rangers the movie, is based on the TV series of the same name. It stars an ensemble cast of Karan Ashley, Paul Freeman, Yong Bosch, Steve Cardenas, Jason David Frank, David Yost, and Amy Jo Johnson, and is directed by Bryan Spicer. And this is a film adaptation of the TV series the same name created by Ham Saban, and I'm continuing my Power Rangers reviews leading up to the release of the new Power Rangers reboot coming out later this March. And I'm doing the My Morphin Power Rangers movie. Last time I talked about the complete series, that's on my channel now. So I'm here to talk about this movie. So basically the plot of My Morphin Power Rangers the movie is there's a giant egg it's unearthed at a construction site and is soon open, releasing the terrible villain Yvonne Ooze, who wreaks vengeance on Zordon for imprisoning him many years ago. So with Zordon dying and their powers lost, the Power Rangers must go to a distant planet to find the mysterious word Dosea and get their powers back. And the assistant Alpha 5 takes them. And also, Yvonne also has help from Zed and Rita Repulsa. Now, this movie is enjoyable. This came out in 1995. My oldest sister and my mom, they both liked this movie. I like this movie. This is a fun movie. I think the transition from the movie to film is very well done. I think all the action is good. The action is nice. That's one thing I can't say that's wrong with this movie. And it boggles me that this movie has a 50 on Rotten Tomatoes, but I ignore the Rotten Tomatoes score because I go by what I say. The special effects are fantastic. I love the effects. I love the comedy in here. The comedy works and it has a comic book look, and I think the story-wise, it does resemble multiple episodes, but it's still a pretty awesome film. It's not boring. It's only 95 minutes, and it's really funny. The music is good. I love the soundtrack because in trouble. I like that song, and also I think the acting in this movie is really good. Jason David Frank, David Yost, Karan Ashley, Yong Bosch, all the Power Rangers are great. Kimberly is still awesome in this movie. She's still my favorite Power Ranger to this day. And Alpha 5 is also really cool. I like Zordon in here. Yvonne Ooze looks creepy as heck, and he's been compared to another villain that looks like Yvonne Ooze, which from X-Men Apocalypse, which that movie is underrated, and that was unnecessary to even compare him to it. Mark Ginther is Lord Zed. Julia Cortez, Rita Repulsa. This movie is really good, and just I like Julia Cortez, Rita Repulsa, but Rita Repulsa is just creepy, is just into evil. And just the action here, I like the costume design of the characters. The costume designs look really good, and the bullies, Bulk and Skull, they're really cool as well. The editing in this movie is real good. The editing is real good. You can actually see what's going on. For the $15 million budget that this movie had, this movie should have been a bigger hit. It only made $66.4 million. It would have been a bigger hit, but Pocahontas, Apollo 13, and Batman Forever had to get the money. But at least it made something. So, I can give that. And Brian, I found the climax to be really cool. The climax is choreographed very well. The fight scenes are choreographed. It's not a complete disaster, and people complain that they don't have their powers in the final fight. Hey, it takes the movie 95 minutes for them to get their powers back. So, when they lose their powers, it's going to take a couple minutes for them to get it back. And just, I like this movie. There's a lot of funny moments in here. You get a lot of cool moments, and just everyone in this movie stand out. And the action scenes I was enjoying. My favorite action scene is winter on the other planet, and then winter on Earth, and so what happens is when they fight Yvonne in space, that's awesome, and Ryan's comment, and just that's it's awesome, and then Yvonne Ooze just crazy as heck. His movie that he is an awesome villain. He was awesome on the show. And Paul Freeman plays him wonderfully well. If I had to pick standout out of the Rangers, I say Amy Jo Johnson, Jason DeFrank, Karan Ashley, and Steve Cardenas. Those are the four main standouts of this movie. And while I do have problems with the movie, I still find this movie to be enjoyable. Despite some problems I have, this movie is still pretty enjoyable, and I am going to give Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie an epic-tastic. So that was my review of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I hope you guys are enjoying me reviewing Power Rangers stuff leading up to the new one. Stay tuned soon, because I will be reviewing Power Rangers Ninja Storm. And let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Do you like it? Do you hate it? And if you like this video, you can come here and we can all have a good time.